What's up guys, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we have Vegeta Ultra Ego. So portrait of him, head and shoulders kind of thing. I'm on landscape page, use a pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast, and try to have fun. So big hair as usual in sort of Super Saiyan Dragon Ball kind of characters, right? So the eyes are lower than halfway. So horizontal point here, halfway along my page. And then we just come down like a little bit. Just have enough room for his face and then all that big hair. And some shoulders maybe here as well, right? So we're going to start with his brow, right? His frowning sort of face, right? So yeah, middle, down a bit, middle. And we go straight line down. So then he's got no eyebrows, right? So what we got to do is just do curved line going this way, curved line going here. And then they kind of just tick up along his eye this way, right? So we'll just go like that, right? The same thing sort of here. Up along the other way. Like so, okay? And then they'll go around, so we'll go sort of around this way. And up like that, kind of like Super Saiyan sort of 3 sort of eyebrow lines. And then we could have some sort of frown lines here. Like so. Okay, so his eyes underneath, right? So typical Dragon Ball, right? We got a small line here and a long line there, and then you sort of curve them together like so. He is like a thick dark, or it can be purple. I've seen it done black or purple, so you can like thicken up this edge. I'll just do black because it's easier, because I'm using a black marker. So you kind of just thicken up his eye line. It's kind of like when he's Majin Vegeta as well. Okay, and then in here we have his iris and his pupil. So you just do this sort of semicircle line coming around like so, and then his pupil just there. Right, we do the same thing over here. Small line, long line, and then join them together like so. And then his iris and pupil again, kind of the semicircular line going around like so, and then his pupil in there. And then you just darken up his eye line. Like that. Right, so then his nose, so Dragon Ball style nose, you just do this kind of L sort of shape first. Now there's lots of different ways to do a Dragon Ball nose. So it goes down, or like a hook, sort of comes down like that and kind of hooks around this way. Right? And then we add the shadow underneath, right? So we have this triangular kind of shadow there, and then it comes up and joins the other side of the nose. Like so. And if you want, you can give them some, like, you know, some frown lines. Just coming around his nose there. Some wrinkles kind of stuff. And then we got the cheek lines. Come across his cheek that Dragon Ball characters have. Like so. And then his mouth. So he's got this sort of confident, kind of smiling mouth. So easiest way to start, I guess, is just like the right, really close to his nose, right? So we'll just go like across that. So kind of like his mouth is closed. If you like a serious sort of mouth, you can do it that way as well. But then he's smiling, so it curves up the sides. Like that. You could leave it like that if you wanted. That looks kind of good as well. But we'll just go up the other side. Like so. And then we'll add these sort of cheek marks here. And then we're going to show some teeth, right? So we're going to open his mouth a little bit. So we're just going to add a bottom lip coming down this way. And then it goes across and up into there. It's a real confident sort of smile now. And then his cheek lines just here. And something else here. Okay, so then his chin, just down here, kind of a square sort of chin. Like so. And then like his bottom lip sort of shadow line there. And his jaw comes up the side. Well, you can check your proportions now, I think. So eyes to nose, to say the pupil, center of his eye, to the bottom of his nose. It was about the same as bottom of the nose to the chin. Okay, so that's halfway between eyes and chin, the bottom of the nose is. And then this sort of bottom lip shadow is halfway between the nose and the chin. So here to here, about the same as there to there. So that's kind of the proportion of the face. But in Dragon Ball, like everything's real close together. It looks real small. So his jaw then. So we go up the side. And you're aiming to sort of stop edge of the eye and across the mouth. Okay, so we go again. Over this side. So stopping just kind of here. Right, edge of the eye, straight down from that and across in the mouth. Usually in that area. Of course, when characters tilt their heads and stuff, it can change. Side of the face then. Turn the corner. Up the side of his face. Turn the corner. Up the side of his face. Okay. Right, and then we have his sideburns just in here. They kind of stick in like this. Back to there. And then another one here. Back into there. And sometimes there's lines on the edge, you know, sort of hair lines like that. And then his hairline, so it goes up, like, and it'll come to this V in the center, right? So like Vegeta's hair is got this V, and then it comes around. Like, so we go there and then down towards that V in the center. Do the same thing on this side. Like so. And we have some lines just for his, like his side of his head, kind of his temple, sort of here. Maybe those eyebrows come in a little bit. Right, so then his ears, quite big ears in Dragon Ball, coming out from where that sideburn is, down to there. And then he has an earring that sticks off just halfway down this ear, like a little box. It's a little rectangle like that. And then his earlobe continues down to there. Same on this side. No earring on this side, so it's just a standard ear shape, like so. And ear lines and stuff inside, right? So like this kind of thing coming up around his ear here. Coming down like this. It's different in every sort of anime, but this is the general sort of thing you're going for. Like sometimes I like to start with a letter J sort of thing, right, that comes down like that. And then you can add like extra lines just coming around here. Right, Dragon Ball Super Saiyan hair. So it comes out from his neck, starts out from his neck. So his neck is real thick, right? So it comes out from like here. We'll draw the necklines first because the hair comes out from it, right? So real thick neck. And then we got hair spikes. So starting small, right? Here. Like another one. There. And then goes up like to a point. So it kind of goes like a candle flame. Like it kind of curves around, goes up to a point up in the middle, okay? And they gradually get bigger as we go up. So let's go. And depending on your style that you like to do them, you know, they can be extra long or round or you know, it's different on depending on the animators, depending on who's drawing it, you know, some people do it differently. Like that. And it doesn't have to be exactly the same both sides either. There. Another one over at this side. And there's like a big one in the middle then, so it goes where? Like here. This goes down behind this one, say. And then he seems to have two coming up from the center of his head, am I right? Yeah, kind of like here, so two spikes. We go like that, and then another one here. And then we have texture lines all over. So basically what you got to do is just add lines like this, following each sort of hair spike, right, the shape of them. This kind of stuff. And you can do this kind of any way you want. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. Just adding some texture. Okay, so we'll go down and do his shoulders and his neck and stuff like that. So we've got, say like neckline coming down from his chin. So some anatomy down to his chest, right? So say like his trapezius, just here. Trapezius, and he's got these yellow straps coming over his chest. So neck muscles coming down here. That means the center line for his chest will be somewhere here. So bumps around for the top of his chest muscle, just there. And they go underneath his straps of his uniform kind of thing. And then you'll have like another neck muscle line just going off this way. Up towards his jaw, kind of. That, and maybe like Adam's apple sort of thing going on. And he's got a blue collar, comes across his neck, like under his chin, goes around the other side, out to there, and maybe some trapezius muscle lines just here. And then those straps come down to the armor that's here. So sides of the straps will go down like this, and then it kind of bumps across the top, down this side. Strap it down here, bumps across, down to there, and then we have the white armor, Saiyan armor, so it comes across here, like so, and then down around, there, around his chest, like that. And then we go down this way, in, diagonal in, and then it'll go across the middle here. So we'll go just across. And then we have his chest muscles, kind of like some chest muscles here. Maybe coming across the middle. And there's some lines on this armor. So an outside edge line comes around and down the middle. That, and then there's like chest lines and stuff in here. Because it's like a flexible armor. It's not just you know, it's not metal or anything. It looks like it's made of like Kevlar sort of flexible stuff. And then his strapping on the side of his chest has another line that comes down here. And another one goes down here. And then this is broken up into sections. So it goes across there, 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 there. Like that. And right, so shoulders, so big, huge, muscly shoulders. So like a big circular sort of thing going out down here. And same on this side, big there, same width. So I'm just checking, like he's bigger shoulders than usual, but I usually go face width for a shoulder, but because he's so muscly, I'd say the edge of his ears would bring you out sort of to where his shoulder would be. So ear to ear kind of give you the width your shoulder needs to be, kind of there. So let's try again this side. Yeah, they look semi-even. Okay, and then we should see some like deltoid muscle fiber lines out from here, maybe like there as well. Like that. And of course, aura, if you want to add aura, I think he has sort of a weird, it's kind of like, just reminds me of kind of magic. Like, does that make sense? Like, it's kind of like spiked but circular aura. So like a spike every now and then, maybe. This kind of thing. Mostly curvy. But then maybe like some off the page that way, and we can do sort of the same thing on the other side. I think he has like floating bits of floating aura. Around the place, but we'll just draw the main bits in first. Aura is always fun because you can kind of make it up as you go. You know, you don't really have to do exactly what I'm doing. With that, and you might have some bits sort of sticking off like this, sort of floating away from him like that. But that's everything, guys. That's how to draw Vegeta Ultra Ego. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.